Alrighty guys, we're back for some classic goblins. I'm so pumped to play this deck because it's been a while since I played mono red goblins and it sounds like a ton of fun. So first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them, really. That's the kind of thing that I enjoy. Hope that sounds fun to you guys. Alright, let's go over the deck, then hop into some ranked. So we got 4 Fireblade Chargers, 4 Frostbites, 4 Goblin Javelineers, we got 4 Play with Fires, 4 Battle Cry Goblins, 4 Hobgoblin Captains, 2 Relic Robbers, 2 You See a Pair of Goblins, 4 Hobgoblin Bandit Lords, and 4 Hulking Bugbears. Noteworthy things in the mana, we got 24 land total, 2 of them are Faceless Haven, and 2 of them are Den of the Bugbear. So it's a pretty basic goblin list, nothing special here, nothing quirky about my list, it's just classic goblins. So it sounds like a whole lot of fun. Let's check it out in ranked. I'm pretty excited. Goblin decks are pretty easy to pilot for the most part. Always trying to squeak in that last bit of damage is a lot of fun, which is, I mean, that's aggro, right? That's one of the things I love about aggro. I think we keep this. This is acceptable, you know, it's something. It's goblins, so. And a couple Hobgoblin Bandit Lords, nothing to complain about. As well as the mana to cast them too. Okay, so it does suck that we aren't going first, but we can still get there. Might have wanted to save the Play with Fire. It was just a fun, like, I got excited. I saw the draw. Like, we could have swung in, and maybe they traded. They most likely didn't, so we probably would have had to Play with Fire the Luminarch anyways. Also, if they did trade, we really don't want to lose a Fireblade Charger because buffing it is going to be way, way better, right? So they probably swing here, which is pretty good for us because we're going to start to overpower this. If that's all they got, we might be able to outrace them even though we went second. Like, look at our next turn lined up for us beautifully. Drop the Mountain, drop the Bandit Lord, drop the Javelineer. Yeah, so see, they're trying to outrace us. I don't think it's going to work for them. We'll take the damage. I don't think it's going to work for them one bit. What a great draw there, too. We have a blocker if we need it. Down to 3. They must think they have it. Let's see it. Let's see them drop the dragon. No, Brutal Cathar taking one of the Bandit Lords. Do they full swing? I'm not sure, but if they do, they're in trouble. Because we got that Hulking Bugbear ready. Oh, no. Ho, 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 ho. That was a close one. That was a close one. As you guys can see, we have played this deck in the past. 61% win rate total. Not terrible. It could climb you. I don't know how many matches that's out of, but probably maybe like 15 to 20 matches or so. So it technically could climb you to Mythic at a 61% win rate. That's pretty good. We might even be able to get it higher today. Goblins are fun. Goblins are fun, guys. Do you like goblins? Be cool to get some new goblins in Crimson Vow, but something tells me we're not going to see any. I hope we do, though. That's a hand. Extra damage, since we're on the play. I think we might even go into the Hobgoblin Captain here. Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, I'm gonna get a captain on the board. We'll see. Looks like a deck that's gonna have removal. That's probably a Doomscar, right? Probably a Doomscar, so we're not gonna play anything. You see a Pair of Goblins open. And if we draw a land, then it's looking really good for us. Excuse me, guys. Doomscar? Or do they save it? Cleric class. I think we still do you see a Pair of Goblins. 5 damage is a lot better. Oh. Stuffed bear. Whoa. Okay. Yep. And a couple 1/1s because there's a lot we could draw here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Brutal, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, like I said, lots we could draw there. One of them being a land. 63% win rate. Accidentally climbing through diamond because I wasn't planning on ranking up, but we've been doing well in these past couple videos, so we're just accidentally climbing, which is nice. Always nice. Classic goblins, man. Classic goblins. Play with Fire was a good addition to the deck too. Being able to hit face and scry actually comes in handy way more than you'd expect. A bit slower than the other ones, but we do go first here. Keep that open in case there's something that we really want to hit. Might just go face. That's probably worth killing. Yeah. I think that's worth killing. Luminarch probably drops next turn. And that's a card that they probably won't be blocking with anytime soon, so. Especially since Hobgoblin Captain can swing in as, oh, Monk of the Open Hand and another Usher. Let's see. Okay. I doubt there's a double block here. We're gonna swing. Hobgoblin Captain getting that first strike. 6 damage slipping through. A little bit, like I said, it's a bit of a slower hand, but we kept it because it wasn't terrible. Excuse me, guys. I just had a sandwich, had some sriracha on it. Sriracha and mayo. It was delicious, but it made my nose run. Maybe that's why I'm always... well, yeah, I usually do eat a midnight snack before recording these videos. And that's why I always have to clear my throat when we record. 3 coming through. Pretty good. Pretty good draw. And Usher probably trades into one of the Hulking Bugbears, which I don't think I mind too much. If they let it all go through, they have 9, 10 on the board alone, right? We're at 17. But they'd be taking 9, so they'd be down to 5, so that would be very dangerous for us. Or for them. We also have the Fireblade Charger as a blocker. So yeah, we definitely full swing here. They don't know what's in hand. Okay, yep. So we expected that trade. They end up taking 6, down to 8. So you see a Pair of Goblins could just win us the game next turn by giving +2 to everything, right? They could get really greedy here. They could get really, really greedy. Oh, Brutal Cathar, yep. A little bit of removal kinda stumps us, but again, if they get really greedy, we could just win. We also have a draw, we can't forget that. They do not get greedy. They know better. Blocking here, we could kill the Usher of the Fallen. It's not that great, especially when buffing the Fireblade Charger. Ooh. I wish I could give this haste. So 5 and 3. The 3 goes through no matter what, even if they block it and kill it. The 3 goes through, so they're probably not going to block the Fireblade Charger. So bringing them down to 5. This would have first strike. They'd have to double block it to kill it. I think it's acceptable, right? Because they have 9 on the board here. They'd have to find 5 next turn. And we have the Fireblade Charger in hand. So creatures you control get +2. And we want to do this probably before combat. That way, maybe we could trick them. No, yeah, we want that first strike. We definitely want that first strike. Because that makes it a lot harder to kill, right? Like we actually get to keep it unless they double block it. Like I said, the 3 goes through no matter what. And we got another Fireblade Charger to really threaten them. They have 7 on the board now. They'd have to find another 7. Oh, 8 on the board, my bad, Luminarch. Go ahead and get a drink of water while my opponent is thinking. Lots of cards we could draw to go ahead and get this. A mountain is not one of them, unfortunately. Right, and if he ends up playing 2 cards next turn, we're in trouble as he gets to take something else. A full swing here. I mean, he does have to block something, and it can't be a Fireblade Charger. So he'd have to trade one of these, which would probably be Monk of the Open Hand, excuse me, guys. And then he probably takes 2 from the Fireblade Chargers. Again, getting us close to where we have to be. I think we end up swinging anyways. We don't get the first strike, which is rough. But my theory here is if he does have 2 things or something to just take one of the goblins right now. Oh, first strike. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. He ends up blocking everything. Maybe it was a bad... Maybe that was a pretty poor attack. That was pretty smart from the opponent. Pretty poor on my part. That's okay, though. I think we take out the Luminarch. Yeah, pretty good blocks. Pretty good. I didn't think that one fully through. Or I did. I just didn't think far enough, I suppose I should say. They have 6 on the board. We do have a lot that can still get us there. Right, if they full swing here, we could like get a Relic Robber. That could get us far. Hulking Bugbear could get us far. Okay. Frostbite, not bad. Not bad. Paying 3 life is rough. Oh boy. I'm sure. Pay that 3 life. What do you guys think? Do we save the Bugbear as a blocker or just swing in? They have 4 damage on the board. All they need is another Luminarch in hand to win the game. Or a Maul of the Sky. Wait, Maul would win it anyways. Yeah, we're swinging. We're swinging. We're risking it. It's 5-5. They do block here. Now I'm scared what's in hand. What could they have? Ah, there it is. There it is. A good game means they might have a Luminarch in hand, ready to go for the 5 damage. Portable hole. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, good game. Good game. 60% win rate now. I never know. Oh, that one. I tried to grab an emote. Oh, nice. Because we actually ranked up, we don't actually go down a tier for the first loss, which is really nice. That's a good way. That's a good time to lose a game when you're ranking up, right? Yeah, that attack was pretty poor on my part. The opponent blocked really well. Even so, at a stalemate with mono white, like if we were at that stalemate, we would have had to been waiting for a while. And this is a pretty good hand. We just need to see that third land. You got 24 total, so I think we can get there. Eye Twitch is not a card that I want to see. Got the third land, beautiful. Okay. Can't block. When it dies, return it to the battlefield transformed under your control, attached to a creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. At the beginning of your upkeep, enchanted permanent's controller sacrifices a non-land permanent, then that player loses 1 life. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So let's go into the Faceless Haven. Drop the Captain. It does suck that, okay, so it can't block. It does suck that we didn't get to go first here, as we'd be sitting pretty if we went first. Right now we're at a constant threat of removal, and it seems like they're aggro. We're just gonna take it, because we definitely have the potential for a lot more aggro. Which we obviously get into a Hobgoblin Bandit Lord next turn. Okay, what was that? Eaten alive. So they end up wiping our board, pretty much. But, well, I think we take out the Eye Twitch here. Now that we know that they have, like, the whole sacrifice. They probably got village rights and stuff like that. So if we can hit the Eye Twitch, we should hit it. So it's at the beginning of their upkeep. Enchanted Permanent's controller sacrifices a non-land permanent. So we're going to sacrifice the Fireblade Charger and potentially take out the Eye Twitch. Like I said, it's kind of a shame, but yeah, maybe an Infernal Grasp in hand as well. Like I said, we're going to be fighting against a lot of removal here, probably. Deadly Dispute, ditching that Eye Twitch, so the 2 damage is actually going to go to their face next turn. Sacrifice. Take my 2 damage. That's a lot of cards in their hand, man. Oh boy. Whenever 1 or more other creatures die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Sacrifice another creature, draw a card, then transform. Okay, okay. Activate only once each turn. Okay. I think we're gonna get the other Bandit Lord down now. Because a Hulking Bugbear, yeah, sure, it can swing in or whatever. But next turn, again, we're kind of preparing ourselves for removal, right? So, we could also just tap to take out the Awakener as well, but I think we swing here. Three goes through, down to 12. So yeah, anyways, if they take out one of them, at least we have the other one to still buff the Bugbear when it does drop. Faceless Haven is not active right now. Rotten Reunion, good thing that can't block, right? Some kind of mono black aggro, which is pretty cool. It's always really nice to see decks that you don't see every day, right? Well, I don't trust this one, but oh yeah, he can turn it into a 4/4 by sacrificing the 2/2 decayed zombie. Right, because it doesn't say like activate only as a sorcery or anything like that, so he gets to draw a card, which is brutal. Down to 11. Still has 2 open mana as well. Relic Robber doesn't do a great job against a deck that likes to sacrifice its own creatures, but it's pretty good. I think because it comes down as a 4/4, we full swing. Like they obviously take the extra 1 damage at the beginning. I think Relic Robber. We still have the Bugbears as a surprise, right? The Bugbears coming down as a 3/3 on their own as well. So even if the Bandit Lords die, like they're a little bit chunkier. Do they end up blocking here? They get another card, so. This deck probably has Blood on the Snow, right? Lots of targets that they potentially want to hit from the grave. They do end up blocking, but taking 6. They do draw a card, but they're really low on health. Oh, did they not draw a card? Wait, am I crazy? Let me read this again. Whenever 1 or more other creatures... Okay. Always something, right? Okay, they got blockers for days. Lolth, we probably can't let that survive. Unfortunately, a full swing into it would be necessary. Another Bugbear. I think we just swing face. And then we just swing face next turn. And then we do it again. And then we do it again until they're gone. Yeah. That's... We have to get rid of the Lolth, though. We really do have to. Yeah, we're gonna drop the Bugbear. They have something. So we're gonna tap this down. Deals damage equal to the number of goblins that enter the battlefield under your control this turn to any target. Target the Lolth, and it's gone. Unfortunately, that gives them a target for Blood on the Snow. So they block, they let 3 go. Again, like, this goes back up to 4. They get a couple more spiders. The 4/4 actually trades, which is rough. Yeah, so we're gonna do this and see what they do, because they could sacrifice a creature. Okay, so that actually went through. Do we want them to be able to double block into the Bugbear? I think that would be okay. I think this is just a swing from these two. Blood on the Snow would just be awful for us, but we just know that they have it in the deck, right? The Lolth is there, the Snowland is there. Okay. I accept that trade. I accept that. But now I'm even more afraid for a Blood on the Snow. Okay, another Rotten Reunion. Or that's the flashback for it. They probably wouldn't have done that if they had the Blood on the Snow. They do have the Faceless Haven open, but they don't know that we have more Hulking Bugbears ready to drop onto the board. Waiting on the opponent. What you got, opponent? What you got? Come on, buddy. Let's see it. Opponent, you okay? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Ah, the opponent just went so wide. Okay, 2 of them can't block though, so that's good at least. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh. Oh. Did we just get it? I think we just got it. 1, 2, 3 snowlands. Don't want to make that mistake. That was such a good draw. Right? This can't block, this can't block. 6 damage goes through. No matter what. They're tapped out. So there we go. 61% total win rate. Today, I believe we won 3, lost 1. So let's go one more match, guys. Let's get 5 matches in. Why not? Classic Goblins being a lot of fun. I will say we win the last match. What do you guys think? You think we got this? Let's see. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. This is actually, I believe this is video 31. I think I hit 30 the last video I posted. This is video number 31, which is pretty cool. Not 31 in a row or anything, but it's still a good chunk of videos since I started when the new set released in September 16th, I think it was. It feels like a good chunk, at least. So I hope everyone's been enjoying them. Good draw. Good draw. I really don't want to accept that trade for the Goblin Javelineer, so we're just going to play this and hope that they don't sack their Shambling Ghast just to pop the Hobgoblin Captain. Either way, next turn is like we have options, and it's a pretty good turn regardless, right? If they have a clear board, then we Relic Robber probably. This is another deck where they don't mind. Wait, is this the same deck? It might be the exact same deck. Which is pretty rough, honestly. Alright. Full swing, first strike, and the Javelineer's ability kind of protects us from the -1 from the Shambling Ghast. So they do end up, they're probably going to search for a land next turn then. What I'm thinking. Yep, environmental sciences, we get 2 through. Going first here was super important because now, like, we can try to outrace this whole Lolth nonsense. They probably want to get their 1/4 creature down as soon as possible, start blocking, but even then, now that we got the Bandit Lord, it's going to be hard. Sedgemoor Witch, okay. It's not the 1/4 creature that I can never remember the name of, but... So we have options. We have options. Relic Robber's really good. We probably want to save the play with Fire for Face because it could get really, really close. Let's get the Relic Robber. Let's Frostbite the Sedgemoor Witch. Take the 3 life, I'm sure. Take action. Full swing. It's a pretty big swing. Block the 4. Treasure. Down to 10. They have to do something right now. Well, down to 9, right? They have to do something right here, right now. A meat hook can get to 3. Environmental Sciences is not a meat hook. Back up to 11. Infernal Grasp, good one, good one. We do have the Faceless Haven available. Okie dokies. Full swing. There it is, guys. Classic Goblins putting in some work. Full deck win rate is 63% with a ton of matches. Well, now we're probably at like 20 matches total with the deck. I'm not 100% certain, but for today, an 80% win rate, 5 matches in, and only 1 loss. Goblins putting in work. That loss was kind of my fault too, or at least it feels like it, because I attacked weirdly, and it was up against the mono white deck as well. So here's the deck again. Like I said, it's nothing special. It's just how I put goblins together. People have probably put goblins together the exact same way multiple times. Yeah, so there it is. Goblins did the goblin thing. Guys, thank you so much for sticking through the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see ya in the next one.